Hello, good morning, and Jai Hind. I am Major Muhammad Ali Shah. I have the proud privilege and honor to be in conversation with a very, very illustrious super senior who has served in the Navy, who's been an aviator. He's had vast experience. He is currently the MP from South Goa. He entered politics, and in 2024, he won the elections from South Goa, and here he is. He will tell us about how fair or unfair it is to tax our soldiers who have been withdrawing disability pension for over 100 years now. Suddenly, the new ruling comes about, and there's a lot of uproar. In fact, Captain Fernandes has taken up a cause and he's committed to the cause. And he will throw some more light on this, that what is his take on this new ruling. Sir, Jai Hind, and thank you very much for spending time, sir.
Jahind, Jahind, Major Shah, and thank you for inviting me to this interview. Well, it may not be very clear because we are traveling. It's midnight now in Goa after a campaign where we had to visit a police station to stand by one of our companions and activists. So, well, coming back to this issue of taxing the disability pension. Now, when this came to my notice that a clause has been introduced where the disability pension would be taxed. Now, I raised it in Parliament immediately, and I contacted a group of MPs across political lines who were very sympathetic, and they understood that taxing a disability pension was an insult to the honor and integrity of a soldier. Now, even when I took up in the standing committee, I'm also part of the standing committee on defense, which is a mini parliament, and where all the three vice chiefs were there. There were senior officers, including the defense secretary, who is, I think so, the highest officer from the IS cadre heading the defense ministry. So this is what I said. I said, please try and understand that joining the defense service is not like joining any other service. When a soldier joins the defense service in uniform, be it Army, Navy, or Air Force, that gentleman at the age of 21, 22 signs with his blood. And I repeated, please try and understand, all of us who have served and who are also going to join in the future are going to sign with the blood. And so you have to respect the sentiment of a soldier. And so I said, I pointed to the senior officers who were there. I said, I hope nothing happens to you all. You'll have a safe life during the service. But God forbid something happens, you will realize that what I am saying is also affecting every soldier, past, present, and future. That if there's a disability, that is the time you will realize you're insulting the sacrifice of that soldier for his nation. So that is how I put up my argument. Now, when Secretary ESW, she is probably new to the job, must have taken over 3-4 months back. You are demoralizing the service and the people who are serving and who have served in the past. So she said, sir, we have the highest respect and blah, blah, blah. But she said, we are not taxing those who suffered injuries during hostilities or during combat operation. It's only for those diseases that have been acquired because of the lifestyle. And so my counter argument to that was, when you say lifestyle, please name what are those. So she said it is uh, high BP, that is hypertension, stroke, and all those uh, diseases. So I told that if a soldier, a serving soldier, has got high blood pressure, it's because of the demand of the service, the environment in which he's serving. There's tension 24 into 7. And it is the service which is responsible for the officer or the sailor getting that particular disease of high blood pressure. So it is not his lifestyle per se, but the lifestyle imposed on him or her by the requirements of the service and the government. Most of the employees Yeah.
Very true, sir. Very true. Absolutely. Like, for example, to simplify it for our viewers, supposing a soldier serving at Siachen Glacier, and if he develops, for example, spondylitis, or he has some problem. So it is attributable to military service, which means because of service, he got that issue. Sir is absolutely right. So, sir, now what is the current state? I mean, I know you have taken up a cause. So, do you think this ruling is going to be reversed? Hopefully.
I'm very hopeful because I questioned her. I said, I don't want to know who is doing what and I don't want to know what the finance minister is doing, but you are the secretary of ESW. You tell me what was your opinion when the file was moved. What did you write there? Did you support or did you oppose? I said, we just want to know because you are the secretary, you are the decision making person as far as the welfare of the service personnel are concerned. So she was taken aback, and I knew we had to also give her room to escape from that difficult situation or the corner in which we had put her. And she said, no, sir, I will convey the sentiment of what you have raised. I said, it is not only me, all the members are very upset, very anxious, and we are expressing our anguish about what the people who have served for so many years have retired and those who are serving and those who will be serving in the future, their anguish. The parents who think that they are encouraging the children to join the service, they may have second thoughts. So I gave an example as a member of parliament. Whenever I am in my constituency, South Goa, I keep going around villages, meeting people. At the end of my meeting, every day without fail, I tell the parents, I request them that I would be grateful if you can encourage one of your child to join the armed forces. It's a beautiful service, a service which gives you financial security. So I asked the Secretary ESW, in future, I have no face to tell the parents that the financial security of your child has been looked after by the government because now they're taxing the disability pension. So give me an answer. I have no way to convince the parents in future or encourage them to send their children for military service. So this has been conveyed.
Yeah.
She said she will be conveying this particular sentiment to the highest body, which I feel will be the Minister for Finance, and I'm sure the government will take note. I've raised it also inside Parliament during my speech on the budget. There too, I have raised this question, including the delay in disbursement of funds for ECHS. So both these issues, I have raised strongly push for, and I believe the council will prevail, and the servicemen and the services will get justice.
Sir, sir, that's very nice of you, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been wanting to do an online conversation with Sir for quite some time. In fact, in the year 2024, when Sir won the elections, I immediately was very happy and excited, and I called up Sir. And Sir was very kind, very, very warm. Sir, thank you very much
Thank
for.
you. Thank
I know
you.
you're extremely busy. I'm not even sure whether you've eaten food also or not, because I know on the move you were saying you will eat something on the move. But sir, very kind of you. Thank you very much for taking your time,
Thank
sir.
you.
Really grateful to you,
Thank
sir.
you so much. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Jai
Jai
Hind, sir.
Hind.
Sir,
Jai Hind.
just going